What's up YouTube, it's Louis here. I hope you're all well in these times. Today we'll be looking at Quant. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. The likes and the support and the comments from yesterday's video. You guys are just showing me so much love in these times. So thank you all. I think I hit something like 73, 74 likes on yesterday's video. So let's do something similar today. I know that we can do it. Quant is my best performing videos and has been for a long while. Guys, I do have one thing that I ask for you guys to do for me, a little favor. So of course, like this video, subscribe if you're not already, and obviously comment just like we did yesterday. But also, if we could all help my partner BitBay Crypto, the link to her YouTube is in the description down below, as well as my Twitter. Every day I retweet her VeChain or potentially XDC or XRP updates, so make sure to go check out her channel out. She's 2 subscribers off 100 subscribers. Let's get her way beyond 100 subscribers. Let's get a minimal of 10 subscribers. I know that we can do it. If we can do even more than 10 subscribers today on her channel, that would completely not just make her day, but it will make my day. So thank you guys for the continued support. The link to her channel is in the description down below, but if you can't find it, it's BitBay Crypto. And her Twitter is bitbay_crypto, BAE for the Bay part, not BAY, BAE. So perfect. Let's look at Quant. So we know that we have this head and shoulders pattern over here. Shoulder, head, shoulder. A lot of you were in the comments saying, Louis, what about this head and shoulders? Boom, it played out. Great to the people who spotted it. Now we are in the technical target till $70. The only way to invalidate this head and shoulders technical target is to get back above its neckline, and that's a big job to do. You can see that there's a massive resistance point just before we even get to this neckline. So the massive resistance point is this previous swing low, and that's the 0618 also at $150. This is a major key level of resistance. Now it's going to be so tough to go and break it. Now we have come below the one, validating the 1618, which was also your target out of the head and shoulders. So $70 is what I'm looking at until we can either get above this wick, because that's a good, very good first step. If you can get above $111, then potentially we might not go to the 1618. But when we look at any chart, this is what we say. Get above the 1, you invalidate any further downside. We need to work our way, get above the 618, and we're out of here. But in this scenario, it's a little bit different, because the previous swing low over here, which is now resistance, is that 0618. So yes, technically, if you get above the 1, it's all good. That means for the moment we won't see downside if you can hold that support. It means we will go up, but the major key level of resistance is that 0618. So even if we do manage to get up to $150, there's that big risk that we do continue down to $70. It's like a little relief rally before continuation down. Again, guys, you might not get to the 618 at all. You could just come to the 1 and then continue down. But for the moment, we're looking at $70 for Quant. And of course, if we do get further dump, we would be looking at these technical targets for Quant, but we'll get to that as in when it comes, because at the moment we're just focused on $70, where we would expect a relief rally. If that relief rally stops here, or if that relief rally stops here, then I can give you further impulsive wave targets to the downside, because I would measure from the low to wherever it topped out, either here or here, just like I've done that with this pullback. We've measured from the swing low to the swing high. You should have bounced from the 618 for continuation. You lost that, creating the reversal wave minimal to the 1. And when you lost the 1, you're going to the 1618. And that's why we have a $70 target. So it makes sense that once we do get this pullback from $70, then I can give you new targets to the downside. But without that, the ones that we can focus on at the moment are these. And technically, if we do come below the 1618 and confirm it as resistance, you should go to the 2414 at $39. Now, $70 is such a significant level. If you let's say haven't sold on this pullback, or if you were looking to sell, then if you hold this as resistance, that would be beautiful. if we do even come up there. Of course, this is only for educational purposes only, but looking at the past, you haven't even retested this as resistance yet. Let's just go to the daily time frame. Actually, on the daily you have, but not on the weekly. So this was the very negative candle over here, this red one with massive wicks to the upside, rejecting the 50 EMA. That right there is a shooting star. It's like an upside down bullish hammer basically, and we know bullish hammer is a bullish continuation. So if this is an upside down one and it's at resistance at being a shooting star, then we should see bearish continuation, and that's exactly what we got. We can see here we did get some strength when we got to the 1.272, and that's why we pulled back to the 1, but you can see you failed to get above the 1. So we actually now need to look at this in a bit more detail to see what is going on. Why did we reject the 1? Well, of course it was once support, as you can see with the wicks here, and now it's resistance with the wicks going the opposite direction. And you can see we had the same candlestick pattern that we saw over here now happening down here. Just the green one, doesn't matter if it's green or red, it's a shooting star. You can see it's bearish continuation. You should lose that low. So the same thing, we should now eventually go and lose this low. You did, but you got above, potentially confirming as support. We'll look at this consolidation period now. Yes, we're consolidating, we're sideways moving. So two things can happen out of this. We can either go up or go down, or obviously continue sideways, but we're already doing that. So I'm going to draw a resistance point, I'm going to draw a support point for you guys as well. So that's my resistance for the moment. You can see we're holding support there. We've had a little bounce, so I'm going to draw my support there. So we're ranging between $92 and $109. So we can get some fibs as well, measuring from the swing low down here to the swing high. There were actually quite a few patterns in this consolidation period. You had a M pattern or a double top, you lost the neckline, technical target met. Then you form some sort of double bottom here, but you never broke the neckline, which is very, very, very negative. Now you can see you topped out at the previous high, so you're putting in a lower high. You can see that high is just a bit higher than this, so that's a lower high. We'll check the RSI quickly. Yeah, so on the RSI you actually had a higher high. So this on the RSI was higher than this on the RSI, but on the chart this high is higher than this. So on the charts we're having lower highs, on the RSI higher highs. This tends to be, if we look at history, bearish divergence. We should now see bearish continuation. We can see here that when you got above the 20 to come to this previous high, you put a lower high and then lost the 20 and the 12, basically meaning that we want to continue downwards. We just got a bit overextended and we're coming, potentially pulling back just to get that retest before continuation downwards. We haven't looked at the Fibonacci's yet. We're just looking at price action at the moment. So this is very ugly looking, but it's technically still an M pattern. We've got one top down here and a second top up here. So just an M pattern with a higher high. Just like we have double bottoms with a lower low, and then it can still come up. So it's just like market manipulation. Oh yeah, we're going to the moon, get rejected, putting in that lower high, slightly lower than that, and of course obviously now rolling over and losing the neckline of the double top. Now I can give you a technical target from the highest body candle close back to the neckline, put that on the break. You can see you're now in a target to the 786, roughly at $89 for Quant. So we're in a target to $89 until we can break back above this neckline and confirm it as support. If you can do that, then we will try and attempt to get above these EMAs, flip it as support right there, and then we should actually head to the 0 point, which would actually be in line with the 55 EMA, roughly at $115 to $116. Now yes, that's all well, but that's hopium at the moment because we're still below this, and as we're still below this and the EMAs, actually all four EMAs, 200, 55, 20 and 12, then yeah, we should actually make lower lows, as this is a downtrend signaling for continuation downwards. Now one positive is you've come into this golden pocket right here and you're holding it as support. You've actually come down below it on 3 separate occasions, and on this time we're now inside of it. So yes, when you're coming down, you're looking for support either on the top or the bottom, but when you're inside it, you're stuck now in consolidation, where the top of the consolidation period is resistance, and that's why we should actually see continuation down, and the bottom is support. So you actually had a fake out here, so you did lose it but got back in, but you haven't respected it as support yet. This is what needs to be seen, so we need to hold this as support, and if you fail to, obviously we'll be losing the 618, creating that reversal wave to the 1 at $83. And if we do, let's get this exact, at $83, and if we do lose $83, then we will come down to this 1618 target at $67, which would be a little wick tick below our technical target for this larger head and shoulders, as well as this 1618 target down here. So multiple reasons why we're going to come down to this previous support point. So guys, if you enjoyed that video, please help support the channel and like, subscribe and comment. But if you're interested in the packages that I offer and you want to support the channel even more and just better yourself as a trader, for me to help you 10x your learning curve, I do have the mentorship and the course. In the mentorship, it's 1 month of lessons every single day, 1 hour to 2 hour lessons, video call lessons. You do get the course. So after each lesson, I'd want to basically get you to do the lesson again, but through the course, basically. So you know you have that information and we don't have to repeat it again. So you'll do the lesson with me and you would also have the course completely free for the rest of your life. The course is 6 hours long with 35 plus videos. You don't only just get the course in the mentorship, you get all 3 of these. You get access to the signals chat, although I wouldn't call it signals. It's just basically where I post what I personally feel the market's doing, and then my personal calls if I'm entering a trade, a buy, or if I'm selling, or if I'm buying, of course, accumulating. So that is in the chat. The first month, if you're just interested in the chat by itself, is £25, amazing discount, and it's £40 onwards. You don't need to continue. You can just come to the chat for 1 month, see how it is, and then leave, never come back. That's fine. But if you're not interested in that, we do have the course as well. The 6 hour crypto course, 35 plus videos, that's £250, and the signals chat is included. In both of these, the one-on-one mentorship and the 6 hour, the chat is included, but until the top of the bull market. So if you're interested in that, please message me to get started. I will reply as soon as possible. So at me, at Louis_crypto, I'll message you back there on private DM. If you can't DM me, then just at me and I'll DM you. So please don't forget, the links are in the description down below for my crypto Twitter, as well as BitBay Crypto. Please help her get to well over 100 subscribers today, please. That would be amazing. I appreciate you guys, all of you, and thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.